How you doing, everyday peoples? We're here with Relle, the one and only. That's what I call her. Tell us about who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Relle Cole, and I'm a designer. I've been designing since the age of 14, and I'm not going to say how long it's been, but it's been a very long time. I started out in Baltimore as a teenager and came to New York to go to FIT. Was able to make clothes for some of our well-known celebrities and people behind the scenes, which kind of spearheaded, you know, my career into who I am right now. Yeah. Relle.
Relle, explain Relle.
Well, my name is Relle Cole, and I have to give Holly Moore some credit for this. I love Holly. That's my Holly. Anyway, Holly, the people that I'm around are very good people. But there was something different about me, according to her, because she gave me the nickname Relle. My name is Relle, and because I'm always honest, sometimes blunt, it's not always appropriate, but it is who I am. So she just started calling me Relle. Now, all my years before Holly, I've been designing under my full name, Relle Cole, but it kind of stuck. The Relle thing kind of stuck. So I said, well, I don't necessarily want to create my new baby under Relle, but I love the fact that it's like a spin-off of my name, because my name is spelled T-E-A-R-E-L-L-E versus the traditional T-E-R-R-E-L-L. So I just said Relle, which is kind of like a spin-off from Relle. It's my new baby, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
I think they will. I see some of your stuff, and I'm impressed. What got you into the fashion world? Like, what was the inspiration?
Well, honestly, I was so young, I don't remember what the inspiration was. I just remember this. I remember when I was a little girl, my mom used to dress me up and sit me on the steps. While everyone else is jumping, running, and jumping up and down the street, I used to be dressed up on the steps, eating whatever I had to eat. And I liked it. It wasn't a problem. So as I grew a little older, I really got into fashion, and I told my mom I wanted to be a dancer or fashion designer, and she said, well, baby, dancers don't make a lot of money. I said, okay, well then I want to be a fashion designer, and everything from the age of 14 on. First job was at the Tiny Tailor Shop. From there I went to a high school that specialized in fashion. From there I went to FIT. My whole life, my whole career has been centralized around fashion.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
You knew what you wanted.
Yes, I lived my goal. I lived my dream. I haven't always done everything that I said I wanted to do, but I can honestly say I achieved about 99.8% of all the goals that I set. I've had stuff on TV, Grammys, and you name it, I've done it. I've never had my clothing on a billboard in Times Square. That's the one thing that I've never had done.
We gotta help get you there.
Yeah. So, but you know what? It's not as important as it used to be.
Really?
Right now, honestly, it's not as important as it used to be, because I'm from Baltimore, and anyone know Baltimore, they call it Bodymore, you know The Wire. Although my family provided, and it wasn't necessarily a poor way of being raised, there's like a stigma when it comes to Baltimore. So at this point in my life, I need to let other kids, other young girls with that dream and that vision know that they can do it too. They can live their dream, because I lived mine, and I come from Baltimore.
Be more careful.
So,
So, all right. So for people, let's say a young 14-year-old teenager, bright-eyed, she's thinking about going into the fashion world. What advice would you give her?
Be passionate about what you want. Do not give up. Do not allow money to be the reason or the standard of how you do things, because the money will come. In order for you to make it in my industry, you absolutely have to be passionate about what you want and what you want to create, what you want to do, and where you want to be. And the money will follow.
Okay.
I didn't start out with money, so that can't be. It has to be the creative vehicle, the outlet to express yourself. That should be more important than anything else. That's not always easy for everyone, but I promise you, if you stick to it, it'll pay off.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a question. It's an interesting one. When you're going out to get dressed, besides your creations, which designer's clothes would you put on and why?
Well, when you say designer clothes, I can throw labels out there. I love Gucci. I love Terry McLaurin. I love Bottega Veneta. I can throw out names from here to California. But when you talk in regards to designers, I love Tom Ford, which is associated with Gucci. His innovation, his technique. I love Alexander McQueen. Yeah, I love
Rest in peace.
Yes, yes, exactly. I love Alexander McQueen. Those two stick out. But Mashoud, believe it or not, I love Mashoud because Mashoud is a Brooklyn designer. I want to call him a Brooklyn designer because that's where his boutique is. My knowledge, his first boutique, I could be wrong, is based in Brooklyn. When I went into Mashoud took, as far as I'm concerned, high fashion and Brooklyn, and he combined them, and he created his fashion, his couture, and people followed. If you don't know who Mashoud is, please look him up. I love Mashoud.
So, who are your top 3 favorite designers? I know you just named 3, but is there room for 3 more?
Is there room? Well, Tom Ford, Alexander McQueen. I love the brand Valentino because they took a color and made that color a part of their brand, the Valentino red. So when you say designers, it's more like it's not necessarily a person that I may be referring to. It could be a brand. It's my understanding that Lady Gaga does a lot of her stuff herself. I love Lady Gaga because she's not afraid to push the envelope. She's not afraid to express herself. So I look forward to seeing how she's expressing herself. People who aren't afraid. People who are willing to go against the grain and what's considered the trend, what's new, what's now. They don't allow the fact that skinny jeans or bootleg is in. They will do their version of what they feel is in, and they're comfortable in it.
I think that's how you live, actually.
No, that is how I live.
How can people watching this contact you?
Well, you can go to my website, www.t-relle.com. My name is Terrell Cole. The same thing, T Cole at t-relle.com. T-Relle. That's my website. Just contact me via website or the phone number. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's 212-320-1077. That's the phone number.
Okay. So when are we gonna do these Everyday Peoples line? We need your help.
No, I am the everyday person. You don't understand. I want to take what I do is I take what's fly, what's innovative, and I like to translate it into what. Because, I mean, let's be honest, everyone can't afford to pay $5,000 for this, all right? But you still want to look nice. So I like to take what is fly, what's nice, and translate it into something that is affordable. That's who I am, because although I love these high-end designers, I love Bottega Veneta. I love it. But knowing my industry and how long I've been in my industry, I also refuse to pay full price for anything because I understand the concept, I understand what's involved. So I know that I can bring these same ideas, these same innovative, concepts to market without having the person, spending rent money.
Yeah. Or they donate a kidney.
Exactly.
Somewhere.
So because when a woman looks good, she feels good, and she projects good. And that goes for men too, So if I can help create that feeling, because I've seen it before, watching my stuff on TV and how they perform in it, it's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. Seeing the tears out of a person's eyes because you've designed something that makes them feel like really, really great is a beautiful feeling. Everyone should feel that.
Or do you have any future projects coming up?
Not right this second. No, it's just a matter of bringing my merchandise to mass market, so that everyone can be fly.
Who's your target audience? Who's your target?
Well, I design for men and women, but again, I do more concentrating on women than I do men. So, woman who's fly, she may be on a budget, she still wants to look good, she's social, she's out there, You know, she may be up on a rise, she may be in her career. I know that's a wide spectrum, but the woman who wants to look good, that's on a budget. The woman who has the means, but still has other situations where, you know, she still wants to look good, but she doesn't want to spend $5,000 on a dress. So that's
she want to look like $10,000 when she's
exactly.
You got it. I've been to some events and I've seen some of your clothes. So, ladies, that are listening, check her out. All right, we out of here. Nice talking with you.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
All right, bye.
All right. I am everyday people.